Hello, everybody. Tom Nappy here, and today we're joined by Hopkinton Hillers boys varsity hockey head coach Scott Hayes. Coach, congratulations on becoming the next head coach of Hillers boys varsity hockey. You must certainly be excited.
I am. Thank you very much, Tom. Very excited to join the program and help these boys out.
Absolutely. So, for those that don't know, can you tell us about your background coaching hockey? You were the girls' coach for the Hillers last year. Tell us a little bit about your background.
So background, go back to my playing days quickly. I played my high school hockey at Nobles. I was a captain at Tufts University. After that, joined the workforce. About 10 or 15 years later, I got the opportunity to be an assistant coach at Becker College with the coach that I played for at Tufts. So it was just a great situation for me. I was there for 3 years. I fell in love with the coaching part of the game. It was the most fun that I had since I had played my last meaningful game. From Becker, I actually had to stop at Becker because we were expecting our third child right as the season was starting, and the time commitment was a little bit too tough. But when I left Becker, I started looking for more opportunities because I loved it so much. I did a little bit of club hockey coaching, some high school age kids down in Rhode Island. And then as my kids over the past few years have come of age, we've been heavily involved with the Franklin Youth Hockey Program. I was running the Franklin in-house mites program here in town. And, now I'm up with the Minuteman Flames as my kids are getting older and coaching here in Franklin still. So I can't get enough of it. I look for any opportunity that I can to get on the ice, to teach the game. I love every minute of it.
And the Hopkinton hockey program has made some big playoff runs the last few years, and they have really just seemed to have gotten better and better throughout the last few years and into one of the most competitive programs in the state. Do you know anything about this year's team and how are signups going? Are a lot of kids signing up?
So I had a chance to meet the team and some prospective players last week. It was a group of excited kids. I'm very excited to get the season started. I do want to say, Coach McPherson did an amazing job over the past 10 years. And, he really built a strong reputation and foundation for this program. And, I'm just excited, to try my best to help keep that going. The outlook for this year, when I talked to the boys last week is, on paper, everybody sees we graduated 9 seniors. Most of those were major contributors. We lost our starting goalie, but I think these days more than ever, more than back when I played, I think the kids are, young kids are more equipped to handle significant roles on a varsity team. And that goes back to just the way the game has changed since I was growing up playing. It seems like these kids, have tremendous amount of opportunities to get on the ice, and people are playing year round and from multiple teams. And, there's outside skills and skating programs that they're all into. So, I love to see that, but I do think that, it's kind of funny. I think that my young sons are mites, and there was no way that I was as good as them when I was a mite, back when I was playing. So, I see that firsthand, and I'm excited that these young kids coming in to the Hillers program, they're going to have great opportunity, to have a solid spot and a contributing spot on the team. And if, I remember back when I played, that's all you can ask for, to have a shot and to be able to go for it and to, secure your spot in a program, that's exciting.
Absolutely. And of course, they play at the New England Sports Center as the girls team did for their first time last year. I don't know about you, but I just love the New England Sports Center. I think it's just a great facility they play at. Do you know who's taking over the girls program?
I do not know that right now. The search is ongoing, I think.
How was your experience coaching that program?
It was amazing, Tom. We had a short COVID season, and I felt like people all around the rinks, were talking about that as it was a bad thing. I thought that the girls program last year, we were able to use those, call it 2 months of a season. And we did an amazing job in establishing a foundation with regards to how we wanted to play the game, how we wanted to work in practice. And the most important thing about any of my program is that on and off the ice, we always stick together. We're always there for each other. So every moment of that girls' year, the season last year was incredible to me. I had no plans of leaving, and it almost had to be the perfect scenario. And I think that perfect storm is exactly what happened, where I was able to stay with Hopkinton High School. That was important to me. And, it just all worked out.
Absolutely. Well, I just thought the atmosphere, even though it was a shortened season last year, was tremendous. And it just seemed like all the kids were just happy to be out there on the ice.
Absolutely.
Well, you got an amazing team that you're taking over here. Can you talk about any of the returning players? Have you done any research on any of those guys? They got some great talent coming back from last year.
Yeah, I think we won't go into talking about individual players, but I'm excited for the returning core. From what I hear, I should also be excited for some of the new bodies that we have coming in. But, like I said, the outlook is it's always going to be team first. We're going to take an approach where we don't really care how much experience we've had in the past. We'll be prepared and we'll be ready to play the right way. So, freshmen to seniors, if the skill level's there, they'll be able to make an impact.
And can you tell us about your coaching staff? Do you know who's going to be assisting with you yet?
I'm working on that right now. My brother lives in Hopkinton, and we're trying to make it so he could do it also. So I'm talking to him. I'm talking to some other guys.
Well, Coach, we're excited for the upcoming season. Congratulations. And we're happy that you're returning to Hopkinton. Of course, you'll be in the role now of the boys varsity coach, but we're excited for the season, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, Tom. Can't wait to get started.